Here we go, guys. Look at the daily chart of the West Texas Intermediate crude oil. We're going to show you how oil could get to 92 bucks, maybe more, in a heartbeat. But let's look at the weekly. And as you can see here, we were really hoping that oil would pull down into this mid 60 range because we had two factors here that would have, high odds, high probability. It would have been, real strong support, and we would have rallied back off this zone because we have a low pivot, high pivot area, consolidation, retest, and of course, just as important, the 200 sitting there. And then also with the DXY US dollar currency index, as you can see, we've been consolidating through here. Now we wicked down. Let me see if I can pull that in last week. And when we hit this there, as it was pulling back, that's when, stocks and everything were running up. And then as it hit support there, that was a key support level, as well as that green dash line, but that's for another video. But anyway, as you can see, the dollar was bought up and strengthened, and then that's when, that particular day, stocks, cryptos, metals rolled over, and then, they ended up catching a bid later on towards the end of the week. So we'll see if the dollar can hold where, price level where it is now, or it comes back in to retest that significant price level, support level down here in this area. Let's go back to oil real quick, and we'll build this chart with you real fast. And going back here, we have this down trend line coming to us. Now, what I want to show you is that, see, we first had built it right through here before all that happened, before it broke out. But anyway, see, 1, 2, 3, high odds, high probability. When price hits a resistance zone or a support zone, it'll bounce in the opposite direction off that. And then the fourth or fifth hit of a trend line, either on top or on bottom, it'll break through. So we see the 3, 4, 5, we broke out, but there's a reason it didn't continue. And that's what I'm concerned with now down here, that it may not continue unless we get a little bit weaker dollar. And that is the 100-day simple moving average, this orange gold line, whatever it is, line coming through here. See, we hit it, reject it, try to come up again here, couldn't do it. But maybe this last time, possibly we could trade sideways, build strength, foundation, support, then break over. But also on top of that, we have strong resistance through here as we have these pivots where, and only thing a pivot is the price does a 180, okay, pivots up, pivot down, up, pivot down. Well, we kind of wicked into it in here. And then right now, we didn't really pivot, but we are consolidating sideways. So that could be a good sign that, oil could base and then pop up over that red dash line. Okay, about 81.70 or so is really where we need to close at least one daily candle to kind of possibly get the momentum going. And if you couple that with a weaker dollar or DXY, then we could run up. And as you can see here, it almost lines up to the penny. High pivot from the, recent highs that oil put in, two times, two pivots, and then rolled over. And, here we are now. And then you add to that a possible, it's got to confirm or it doesn't count, but we like to, stay ahead of the game here. You have this W formation, okay? And what makes that special is that you have a low, oh, let me get rid of that. A low and then a higher low, and that's the pivot you want to get on, especially this, if it just off topic, just to kind of help people out, a W formation, and then when you clear that 20, that's money. I mean, that's where you go and put a second mortgage on the house, take the kids college fund, invest it. Not really, but you get what I'm saying. And then, because you have high odds, high probability, you're going to continue up. And that's what oil has done. But we have three factors kind of against oil right now. Okay, down trend line, the 100, and then this high pivot location at the red dash line. So it's going to take a little bit of work to get through that. But if what I'm getting at, if oil is strong enough do to get through that uh, zone of let me get rid of all this. Try to clean this stuff up so you can see it. If it's strong enough to get through all this resistance level here, then yeah, it should just blow, to the upside up here into that 200 and this double high pivot level. And what they could do, uh, market makers, whatever, it's called jump the creek, and they could simply put in a green candle like this, just to actually just, a few cents. Uh, and I made it a lot bigger so you could see it, but boom, put in a nice green candle, like this one here or back here, and guess what? You're off to the races, okay? And then on top of that, we really could extend that, in this range, like one, two, to break out, come up here, three, and then take out that 200. So long as the dollar, cooperates and it pulls back a little deeper. But all right, guys, we thanks for watching, and we will see you on the charts.